Another weekend of Premier League action is upon us, and our betting expert tipsters have been busy finding the best bets for Game Week 23, including on the biggest match of the weekend, Liverpool against Man City. Is the Premier League title now City's to lose? While Sunday's blockbuster clash between the champions and the current league leaders might help us answer that question. Welcome back to Betting Expert and our best bets and predictions for Game Week 23. The early kickoff on Saturday sees two teams looking to quickly bounce back from surprising defeats in midweek. Villa fell to a rejuvenated Jesse Lingard and West Ham on Wednesday night, while Arsenal let go of a lead to lose away at Wolves. And despite no David Luiz or Bernd Leno after their red cards at Molineux, our tipster Akoibat is backing the visitors to get a result at Villa Park, looking at Arsenal 0 on the Asian handicap, which is essentially the same as backing them on the draw no bet market. And next up we go to Turf Moor and the match between Burnley and Brighton. What a result it was for the Seagulls in midweek, coming away with an unlikely win against Liverpool at Anfield. Can they carry on that momentum here? Well, it's our top tipster Bojan Tips on the draw no bet market. He's looking at Brighton on this one. So Burnley did look pretty toothless against Man City in midweek, so this does look like a solid bet at the moment. And the other 3 o'clock kickoff on Saturday sees Newcastle host Southampton, whose confidence has to be at rock bottom after that 9-0 demolition at the hands of Man United on Tuesday. Would the result have been different if they didn't go down to 10 men in the second minute? Probably. And can the Saints get a result at St James's? Unlikely, according to our tipster Bojan Tips, who once again is looking at the Asian handicap and is backing Newcastle 0 on the line to cover there. And J-Lings is back. I mean, how cringy is it when I do that? But Jesse Lingard did make an immediate impact to help West Ham maintain their impressive run of form. And the Hammers now go to Craven Cottage to face a Fulham side that haven't won in the Premier League since November last year. This should be a comfortable win for West Ham, right? While our tipster Akoibat isn't thinking this one will be a walkover. He's actually looking at the total goals market for the best bet. The advice here is to back under 2.5 goals in the game, which would have been a winning bet in 3 of the last 4 meetings between these two London clubs. Now, of course, the standout result of the midweek fixtures was that 9-0 record-equalling win at Old Trafford for Man United, but how will they fare against Everton on Saturday night? Well, you actually have to go back to 2013 for the last time Everton won at Old Trafford. Comment below if you remember who got the goal in that 1-0 win. And despite Everton getting back to winning ways against these in midweek, we only see this one going one way, with again Akoibat backing Man United to win. That is the best bet that he's tipping up. And also you can look at our world champion tipster, the Trollman Shah. He's also expecting United to win, and he's expecting them to cover the Asian handicap, backing them at -3/4. Now, we are recording this on Thursday before tonight's clash between big rivals Tottenham and Chelsea, but we're going to provide a tip on Sunday's meeting between Spurs and West Brom anyway. The Baggies are in dire straits after losing to Sheffield United on Tuesday. However, our tipster Greens does actually give them a bit of hope in this game against Spurs, backing them +1.5 on the Asian handicap. I think the lack of Harry Kane is the main factor in the decision here, but what do you make of it? Let us know in the comments below. The next game we're going to look at is Sunday's clash between Wolves and Leicester. Both sides did win in midweek, but Leicester will go into this one as favourites as they look to cement their spot in the Champions League places. But it's our tipster, Bebra Bozo, is backing the home side here on the draw no bet market. That's his best bet on this one. He looks at home advantage being the key difference maker in this one. The match of the weekend sees the league leaders visit the reigning champions, and we're expecting fireworks when Liverpool host Man City on Sunday. Jurgen Klopp will of course want an immediate response after that disappointing defeat to Brighton last time out, while City themselves are on a 10-game winning streak and they look to be in cruise control at the minute, to be honest. However, they've not won at Anfield since 2003, and while the bookies have City as the favourites to win, it's our top tipsters, the Trollman Shah and Akoibat, who are looking at the total goals market for the real value in this one, backing over 3.5 goals and over 2.5 goals respectively. And for Sheffield United versus Chelsea, it's our top tipster Bojan Tips who's backing Chelsea -1.5 on the Asian handicap, while in Monday night's clash between Leeds and Crystal Palace, it's the Trollman Shah who's predicting under 3.5 goals at Ellen Road. But how do you think our Premier League predictions will get on? Remember, you can take on our tipsters and have a chance at winning cash prizes every month. Just head on over to bettingexpert.com to find out more. And as always, if you do place a bet, please gamble responsibly.